I'm Clifford Barnett. I pastor here at Warner Temple. I'm also a member of the Wilmington City Council, and I love CRIM. Um, one of the things that I like most about CRIM is understanding the resilient zone. Everybody has a comfort area, and the thing about that resilient zone, the part that helps me the most is understanding that you can get bumped up or bumped down. But the thing that I think about most is that it's important to know that if you get bumped up, bumped down, that you don't want to stay there. It's one of the skills that really blesses me a lot is being able to count backwards from 20 or being able to put my feet on the ground, being grounded, or being able to look around the room and see what jumps out at me. Those are the things that helps me to get reset. And I use it all the time in my everyday lives because oftentimes in the situations that I find myself in, I get bumped out. And one of the things that helps me to reset is to use those help now skills. So I thoroughly enjoy CRIM. I think that it's exciting. I use it every day. I practice it because the key to CRIM to me is it's self-help. It's going to make you a better person and it helps you to stay in your best state. Oftentimes, we as caregivers, we oftentimes burn out, and we burn out because we're so busy helping others. One of the things I love about CRIM is the self skills, help now. So the word for self in sign language is this: take your thumb and you put it on your chest. That's self, self. And oftentimes, sometimes we feel guilty because we're helping ourselves. Sign language says help. This is the sign for help. Help now. And a help now skill that I love to use is drinking water. Or what I do with my kids is a great help now skill is walking outside. And I tell them all the time, let's just kick a rock. Let's just kick a rock. It's amazing what kids will tell you while they're kicking the rock. But it helps them to get back into that resilient zone, which is, again, as I said earlier, it's important that you understand I can be triggered, I can get bumped out, or I can be bumped low, but I'm not allowed to stay there. That's the goal. Don't stay there. The other day I was speaking to a group of men and 100 black men, and they were talking about just walking into the city. And I talked about how we use the counting backwards from 20 to help you to reset. And literally, we was in this room with over 100 men and stuff, and I had them count backwards from 20. And literally, I mean, literally, as we got down to 20, they started counting slower. I noticed, and then we started noticing our own heartbeats. As a matter of fact, I mentioned to the group, "Hey, did you notice that the attitude or the temperature in the room changed?" And everyone, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." So again, I use it all the time. Crim is really good, even for faith-based groups. For churches and just it's everyday life. And one thing I love about it, it's good for kids as well as adults from 2 to 102. Because all of us have a nervous system, and all of us sometimes get whacked out of that nervous system, get out of our comfort zone. But the good news is, again, you don't have to stay there.